Hey everyone, a new weekly pack dropped today, or somewhere near today, and I got a couple wins with it, so I'm just going to show those, and maybe if you're having trouble, this will give you some inspiration. Um, the early game, I'm not quite sure what to do. I think mosquitoes are always decent, because there's a lot of 1 HP tier 1 units right now, especially in here there's moth, mouse, and frog, and they all just easily die to the mosquito. So mosquito is pretty nice. And as for the mice and the frog, I kind of just chose them because they have decent stats. We get a pufferfish here, or a blowfish. I think blowfish is just pretty decent in the early game. Its ability is really nice as a tier 2, or as a tier 3 I guess. Yeah, tier 3. So having that early on really helps out the team, and I'm just going to give it a bunch of health because it doesn't need too much attack. 5 is pretty decent at this stage, and it'll be doing 2 attack to a random guy when it gets hurt, so that's pretty nice. Get another one, and that pug is going to be making it level 2, which is pretty cool. And I find a wasp. I freeze it instead of buying it this turn because its ability only activates on or when the shop upgrades tiers, which only happens on the odd numbered turns, so that's alright. But I buy it this turn because next turn it'll be getting 50% attack, and the frog was kind of useless, so I just sell it. And yeah, an 8-1 wasp will be turning into a 12-1 wasp next turn. I do lose, and find another wasp. I'm gonna try to get it to level 2 because at level 2 it almost always gets to a 50 attack unit if you just feed it a couple of shrimp or pears. Yeah, the blowfish is doing really nice right now. And yeah, I find a crow, and I decide I'm just gonna level up the wasp in case I can't find another wasp, or yeah, I can't level it up by the next turn, because every shop upgrade is valuable on turn 8 because there's only 2 more left. So that's why I get it, even though crow is a little bit expensive. It's like 5 gold for 1 chocolate, but at least you can find it more often. I froze all those things for the moose, and yeah, that's why I bought the lizard last turn, because I didn't want that tier 1 hurting the moose and making the moose only buff the blowfish by 1-1. And I'm just gonna keep all those guys frozen and just roll for food, because the moose buff is really nice, and I guess more units would help, but my team's doing pretty fine right now on its own, just with the moose and the food in the shop. So yeah, I get lemon. I feel like lemon's really good. I tend to underrate it because, I don't know, when I fight against it, I'm always like, wow, that lemon was really good. So I'm gonna try using it more, but yeah, especially on a blowfish, having lemon or garlic is really nice. It's tier 6 now, and I want to find new pets. And luckily I find cat, and not just 1 cat, 2 cats. Cat is probably one of the best units in the game. I think I'd put it like top 3 probably, but maybe even the best, I don't know. But it lets me scale really fast. Like that pizza gave 12 worth of stats, and that stew gave 18 health, which is all really nice for the little amount of gold that it costs. I get a squirrel just because I want to get more food, and I'm just going to be buffing up my blowfish. I do give the wasp melon, although something with 30 attack will one-hit it like that dog will, but that's okay because the wasp one-hit the dog also. Close one, we almost lost. But yeah, with this food that I froze, it's looking pretty good for me. The wasp having 50 attack is just so nice. That porcupine does survive, but that's okay. our cats having decent stats allows us to win that. Definitely the cats came in clutch. Yeah, I end up having 2 units with 1 health, but the Seahorse as a 2-3 is pretty decent because it's like one of the highest pure stats you could get as a tier 1. So I just decided to get 4 of them. Yeah, and we end up fighting this team, which is the exact same thing, and it takes a while. It's kind of a funny battle, so kind of glad that happened. But yeah, tier 2 hits and we're gonna level up to try to find a tier 3, and we get Wasp, and that's good. So I'm just gonna put it on the team and then buy Broccoli. I don't know if Broccoli was worth it there, but 3 attack is still pretty decent at this stage. It's almost always going to 1 or 2 shots, so having the more health will let it hit more enemies more often. I don't really know what I'm rolling for. I think I rolled a little too much, but you end up getting the Seahorse to roll for another tier 3. Didn't want it, so we just left it. And yeah, our team is pretty behind because of all that rolling. But it's not that bad. We get Hatching Chick, gives plus 5/5 to the guy ahead at level 1, which is really good. Just in general, 5/5 is a lot of stats. Unfortunately though, he does have they have a really buff Seahorse, so we do lose. We find another Wasp. We get Turtle. In this weekly pack, the tier 2 food items are shrimp and broccoli, and I believe it's meat. Actually, I should probably check. Okay, but the important thing is that there is no pill. And pill, I don't know, whenever I make a custom pack, I just automatically put pill in it because there's a lot of animals that work well with it, like specifically turtle. So in here, you can't pill the turtle, and you just have to keep it. So maybe I should have given it like a meat bone, because I know that the melon is nice and I want to keep it, but oh well. Lionfish is just a decent animal to have. And we're going to be buffing up the Wasp to 13 attack because there's going to be 2 more shop upgrades. So the next one will get it to 26 attack and then to 50. We buy 2 Lynx. Lynx are just really nice snipers. They do a lot of damage for what they are, but still end up losing. We are on lethal now with only 2 wins, so it doesn't look that great, but you could probably guess that I won this game just because it made it in the video. So yeah, find another turtle. That second melon is going to be nice on that Seahorse, so you keep it. And those lynxes probably hit the 2 worst enemies to hit, but that's alright. We end up getting the melon, and I end up selling the Seahorse because its stats were like not that much better than the octopus, and the octopus just has a better ability, especially with the melon armor. I do buy the carrot. Carrot as a tier 5. I'm not sure if I like it or not. Close battle, but the octopus ability does help. But yeah, carrot. It used to be a tier 6 in the test server, and I would almost never buy it. And even as a tier 5, I usually don't buy it, but I know that it was the game was going to last at least 7 more turns, or like 6 turns worth of buffs if I was going to win. So the carrot was pretty much giving the octopus +7/+7 over time, which I thought was pretty decent. So I did get it. I do have the cat, and yeah, last game the cat was really good, and the cat is also going to be really good here, just because there's some really good foods in the expansion pack 2 or pack 3. That pizza +4 on 2 guys, and we find the double cat again. Double cat, the fact that it just having two cats works so well together. I feel like, I don't know, it's weird having two makes it from double to triple, but I guess there's no other way for it to work. But yeah, that one food, 3 gold for +9/+9, and yeah, give the turtle a little bit of shrimp, because, I don't know, we can't pill it, so might as well make its stats good. A little bit scary, because our best units got sniped, but we did get lucky with the octopus and kill that cheetah in the front. Or, okay, kill that leopard in the front. I say cheetah too much. I gotta cut that habit, but that's alright. It's always a little bit scary facing against snipers, especially when some of my units, like the turtle and the wasp, have such low HP. But, yeah, we've been doing alright. We do get melon for the cat, so that 3 of our units will be getting melon. And yeah, just rolling for a lot of food. This team has really nice stats, but our melon armor just proves to be better. Getting melon armor is going to be really good in this pack, I believe, just because there's no peppers. So having a turtle or finding a lot of melon later on is going to be nice. Again, another big team that uses a turtle, but the octopus is really good at breaking that armor, and we get 2 wins. And yeah, maybe you learned something, but I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a nice day. See ya.